Finding articles. To search for articles on a business topic, use one or both of the following databases: ABI Inform Complete or Business Source Premier. Both of these databases will give you access to magazines, newspapers, trade publications, and scholarly journals. Let's take a look at Business Source Premier first. We can get into it through the research link, tools, and then the databases list, or go to my MBA at CSULB Guide and the tab Find Articles Databases. I'm going to click on the databases A to Z list, go to the B's, and I will find it alphabetically, Business Source Premier. If you're off campus, you will have to be authenticated to get into the database. If you're anywhere on campus, you don't need to get authenticated. So you won't have to put in your beach ID and password if you're on campus, but you will have to do that if you are off campus at home or at another computer off campus. When you're searching for articles on a business topic, you get popped into this advanced search in Business Source Premier. What you need to do is you need to have a research statement in mind or a question that you want to answer. And you're going to start your search using some keywords. What you're really looking for when you're searching in these databases is to search by subject terms, because the most powerful way to search is by utilizing the subject terms the database uses. But we don't know what those subject terms are, so we start with keywords from our research statement or our research question. So let's say we wanted to research the topic of, does outsourcing lead to layoffs? We would take a couple of keywords from that research statement, put them in these lines, and send them out into the database, kind of like a search party, to see what the database has. So I'm typing in outsourcing on the first line and layoffs on the second line. And I'm just going to click on search. I'm not going to do any other refinement or any other narrow down or focusing, because I want to see what I find first, and then I can start refining and narrowing and focusing my search. So initially we got 320 articles. You can page down and kind of take a look at what you're seeing. You might find something on this first or second page that's really good. Downsizing effects on survivors, layoffs, offshoring, and outsourcing. That looks like a really good article. It's from April 2010. But at this point, what you want to try to do is find those subject terms that can help you narrow and focus your search. And you'll notice that under each article entry, there are subjects listed. So now let's say you say number 3, oh, this is a great article. I really like this article. You'll take a look at those subjects. Contracting out is a subject. Dismissal of employees is a subject. So you can use some of those subjects to recreate a really good search to get very similar articles than number 3. The other place that you can see a list of controlled vocabulary or subject terms is by clicking on Subject Thesaurus Term. This now will give you a list of subjects that the database thinks is useful to you based on the keyword search that you just did. If you click on Show More, you'll get a nice box and you'll get a nice list of all these subjects. So now we know that layoffs is actually a subject. Contracting out is a subject. Downsizing of organizations is a subject. All of these are possible subjects. Here's offshore outsourcing. That's a subject too. So this use of subject terms can really help you when you're looking for articles. And that's really the second thing you need to do. The first thing you need to do is to use those keywords to get started, and then you need to utilize the subject terms to get your search results in a really good, narrow, and focused way.